Hi everybody, this is Dulcimer and I hope that you're doing well. Since starting this channel, probably one of the most common questions I have gotten is how did I start learning the hammered dulcimer? As I've mentioned on this vlog before, I'm mostly self-taught. I have been learning the hammered dulcimer now for about 6 years as of 2021, and out of all that time, I've only had a teacher for the past year. Before then, I was completely on my own. If you are looking to get started with the hammered dulcimer, this is a video for you. I do want to say though that I'm going to be specifically talking about the learning portion of getting started with a hammered dulcimer, not the actual buying of a hammered dulcimer. So if you're interested in purchasing a hammered dulcimer and starting from that point, I would recommend checking out the video that I'm going to link above. I talk a little bit about how I purchased my first dulcimer there, but again, this video is going to be about the learning portion of getting started with the hammered dulcimer. So to tell the truth, I actually didn't plan to go with the self-teaching route when I started learning the hammered dulcimer. I personally know that I learn better when I have someone to help me move through material, so I was really looking for a teacher. Unfortunately, as much as I looked in my area, I couldn't find anyone locally. I think the closest person I found was about 2.5 hours to the east, and that just wasn't going to be doable for me. So that meant if I wanted to learn the hammered dulcimer, I would really have to do it on my own. Luckily, when I purchased my first hammered dulcimer, I also bought this book, You Can Teach Yourself Hammered Dulcimer. This book was absolutely perfect for me as a starting player. And if you are interested in learning the hammered dulcimer on your own, I would definitely recommend this book. The book starts with some general information about the hammered dulcimer, how it's set up as an instrument, how to tune it, things like that, and then moves on to exercises and songs for you to learn, along with some more information and hints as you go. Something I really liked about this book is that it comes with recordings of all the songs that are inside, as well as some video content to help you get started and learn. The one downside to this book, however, that I do want to point out is that it definitely assumes that anyone who is using it already has at least a basic background in music and that they can already read sheet music. To make the book more accessible to people who might not have that background, the author did label all of the notes in the pieces of music so that you will know what's an A or a B. However, having that background and being able to read the music will make the book a lot easier to use. Along with using the book, another resource I definitely took advantage of is all of the awesome learning videos that you can find on YouTube. So if you're starting with a hammered dulcimer, definitely check out what you can find on YouTube. In fact, I'm going to link some of the videos that I liked down below. You can find all sorts of learning videos there. Now, I chose to go with the self-teaching route when I started hammered dulcimer because, like I said, I couldn't find a teacher nearby. But what I didn't know at the time and really wish I had is that a lot of hammered dulcimer teachers actually teach online. In fact, this is even more true today now that everything has moved online than it was when I got started. So I would still say if you can find somebody in person to learn from, that's your best bet. But if you're like me and there's no one near you to learn from, you can absolutely look online and find a teacher who teaches over Zoom. In fact, that's the way I'm now taking lessons with my teacher. To recap, the hammered dulcimer is absolutely an instrument that you can learn on your own. You can find books like the one that I mentioned, You Can Teach Yourself Hammered Dulcimer, but there's also other books that are very similar to it as well if you keep looking. On top of books, you can also go on YouTube and find really great informational videos there. Or if you're not looking to go on the self-teaching route and you'd rather find yourself a teacher, you can definitely find somebody online if you can't find someone in your area. So that's about it today. If you have any questions about getting started with the hammered dulcimer, feel free to drop them in the comments below or go onto my Instagram and reach out to me there. I'm always happy to answer questions. I will see you all next week with another video. Bye everybody.